Of course, Lethamyr is the new third for Vendetta. I don't know, actually, maybe he isn't new per se. But in the second qualifier for RLCS Season 1, we did see Timothy, Darkfire, and Torment was the roster Lucky Bounce, who actually won the group stage, came first, then they came third, I believe, in the playoffs, because top 4 from groups qualified for playoffs. They lost one game, won one game, so they came third in playoffs. And then Darkfire and Torment decided to part ways with Timothy, and they've picked up Lethamyr as their third instead. Lethamyr is shadowing extremely close here. It's a good backflip challenge. This boost sound is something else. Although I did actually see Lethamyr's car got complimented during RLCS today, and I absolutely see why. Nice flick by Lethamyr. Takes some first goal. Look at that. Purple or pink wheels and the black market decal to match. Beautiful stuff. But I can't remember. I'm sure Dappur's won 4 series. Oh yeah, he beat Pluto as well. Dappur's beaten Pluto, Timmy, Garrett, and Cuxer on my stream. Lethamyr's got some mad camera angle looking down on his car here. So he should have no issues being able to see Dappur over the top of the ball. But will he be able to keep the precision during 50-50s and shots? Oh, Dappur with a very, very unwise 50-50 here. Whenever you're kind of flipping into the ball from the side of the field in the opposition's corner, there's always a chance that this could happen. Dappur should know that the only way that that's good is if he hits the ball and Lethamyr misses it, which, with how close Lethamyr was to the ball, was never going to occur. 2-0 for Lethamyr. Pretty good start. I've never seen him play ones. I've never seen Lethamyr play ones, but he is ranked 18 on the leaderboard, and I believe he's like top 5 for North America because most of the leaderboard is EU players. Beautiful top corner flick by Dappur. Completely unsavable was this shot. Oh, Lethamyr could have go back faster though. A bit greedy going for that boost. Definitely a misplay. Prioritizing that boost over defending his own goal. Now he's going for back boost again. Up pretty quick is Lethamyr. He has to stay up if he wants to be able to block the second shot. Nicely done, actually. That was a risky play. Had Dappur forced it under him, but Lethamyr's got a third goal. He's actually creating chances. Dappur actually setting this one up, and I don't think Dappur expected Lethamyr to go up so early for that one. Alright, what have we got now? Dappur with the mind games, but the problem is that Lethamyr already has more goals than Dappur. If we saw Dappur with the lead right there, Lethamyr would be under more pressure to aggress the ball, but right now he's just waiting back and counter-attacking. And what can Dappur do against this? Like, he goes for the boost, and then before he knows it, Lethamyr's already up and in front of the net, getting the finish. 4-1 for Lethamyr against North America's highest rated 1 versus 1 player. We did see Dappur dropping a game. I believe he lost a game on stream to Cux, and that was his second game that he'd lost on stream to Pluto a couple of weeks back. And then he also lost a game to... I'm sure he lost a game to Garrett just now, so definitely not unbeatable. Oh, and Dappur will be wondering how on earth did I not get that demo. Lethamyr, how did he get that goal? What? 5-1. These guys are skipping the replays, but I'm definitely not. Gets the off and on perfectly round Dappur. That was nuts, man. Lethamyr actually said before this that he was trying out Breakout. I think he's found his car, to be honest. Although if he's a Dominus player, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Oh, Lethamyr, look at this guy. Another aerial goal. So many aerial goals for a 1v1. And Dappur's just thinking, no way, he's actually going for it again. Dappur thought he had more time, and then he turns around and Lethamyr's already putting the ball in the net. Like when it's pretty much at the earliest possible moment. This guy's nuts in the air, especially for 1v1s. You don't really see such early committal to the air in 1v1. Good save by Dappur. Making it back in time, but now Dappur's completely boost starved. And Lethamyr is going to go for the high pop into another aerial goal. You're kidding me. Look at this. No ball cam for the Brazil. This is nuts, man. Lethamyr is so quick, and look at that air roll to put it past Dappur into the top corner right underneath the crossbar. no ball cam because he wanted to see what Dappur was doing. That's the thing, is when the ball's right above your head, the only way that you can see what's happening in front of you is turn off ball cam. And then you don't have any, you know, idea where the ball is except for the line, the vertical line that comes down from the ceiling. Lethamyr is straight beasting this game. Dappur's been completely unprepared for someone who's being this aggressive in the air. Oh, and that's just a misplay by Dappur. He's definitely tilted. This is not what we usually see from Dappur, just missing the ball in defense. Sorry for not changing the title, I'll update it now. There we go, that's now an accurate title. Something that the RLCS casters have started doing recently is like, every time that somebody is about to do like a good play, they're just like, no, no, no! I'm like, what? You mean, it should be yes. Yeah? Why do they not want the big plays? It confuses me. It shouldn't be like, yes! And then, oh, Dappur barely missing. That's the Lichinio special. So when he gets a good goal, he's just like, oh, yes, dude. Oh, what a goal, yes! It's like, you know, Kronovia over 0 scores a goal, he's just like, oh, do it, yes! So I don't want the yes or the no. I don't know, something a bit more impartial. Fake. Yeah, I knew it. I could smell the fake a mile away, dude. Lethamyr, unfortunately, cannot. And I don't know why Dappur's skipping this. You don't skip fakes. Get done. If there's one way to get some respect back when you're 9-1 down, it's to fake someone. That's a decent play from Dappur. Comeback, maybe? Comeback. Air roll, upper corner. Off the kickoff. Not bad. Lethamyr skips all replays. You fool! You foolish man! Always show replays of your opponent beaning it and getting fakes and stuff. Always. Make them watch that, because then they're gonna hate you and they're gonna get triggered. Nice delayed flick. Dappur is looking like a changed man here. He needs 5 goals in 1 minute and 8 seconds. It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. It's all about the kickoffs from this point. If he can keep his kickoffs rolling and just keep winning possession. He doesn't necessarily need kickoff goals, he just needs quick possession. That's not what he needs. He needs to go for an aggressive play here. This has to be a goal with every touch. There's one more! He just needs 4 goals. He only took 14 seconds to get that one. Continue this rate of scoring and Dappur will actually make the comeback. Lethamyr saying, okay, that went straight through his car. I'm gonna wager that it didn't, or else it would have changed direction. But of course, we've all been there. The ball looks like it goes through your car and the server says, nah. Oh, Dappur missed the boost, missed the ball. Lethamyr is pressuring. Good decision by Lethamyr to pressure this right here. He's got to be so careful though not to get counter-attacked. Nice! The pressure does actually finish in a result in a goal over Lethamyr. Dappur saying great pass, because this all started by Dappur missing the boost in the corner. This whole situation would not have happened had Dappur just kept the ball close to him and collected the boost on the way by. At least he got a bunch of goals back, because he was losing 9-1, we have to remember. He's accelerating the ball. He'll like to flick it into the net, as he does, beautifully. Lethamyr didn't really put himself in any position to defend this. Yeah, he's just on the wrong side of the ball as Lethamyr. You kind of want to be opposite your opponent. Like if the ball is, you know, if he's infield dribbling, you want to try and get goal side. And if he's dribbling it out to the side, that's when you can think about approaching from the corner like Leth did. Right there. There's no way for Dappur to come back now though. Nice save. Lethamyr gets the ball clear despite Dappur flying after, going for a dunk. I feel like throws are so difficult with these camera settings of Lethamyr's. He can see what his opponent is doing over the ball, but I feel like you sacrifice so much positioning, or I feel like you sacrifice so much like precision on the throw. It's just hard to know like what part of the ball is touching your car because you can't see it. You can't actually see the very bottom of the ball like you can if your angle is lower. If your angle is lower, you can see like the entire front face of the ball, but with the camera angle that Lethamyr's got, he's able to see the top of the ball more. The cam settings look so different on my stream. That's weird. I don't know why that would be. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I don't really like angled camera. I prefer like taking away the angle completely and raising the camera. Something I only noticed a few days ago when I was talking to Cuxer. Ah, Lethamyr has a different aspect ratio. Okay. Okay. Maybe you want to take a screenshot, Lethamyr. Show the chat what you see. That is something to remember, is the aspect ratio and how close you're sitting to the monitor. Things like that. They actually make a difference as well. It's not just the camera settings. You also have to change like the angle of your monitor, how close you are to the monitor, the aspect ratio of your monitor. There's a lot of things you can do outside the game. A pretty risky challenge there from Lethamyr. Now he backs off, which could be his demise. I think low 50-50, there it is. Dappur showed this move a lot against Garrett, and it worked expertly well. You see, Lethamyr is so worried about the high pop that he just jumps too high, and Dappur forces the ball under him. I'm not saying that you can't be good with those camera settings. I just feel like sometimes players are going to miss a precise hit. It's a decent half flip. Just a standard half flip from Dappur right there. No Kronovi variation. I feel like if you're on a controller, the Kronovi half flip is just better most of the time. Unless you have a ton of boost then, and time. Lethamyr just getting way too close here. He shouldn't be this close to Dappur, or else Dappur could just throw the ball over his head, like we saw. I'm not a massive fan of this. Lethamyr needs a dunk. He actually does get one. Misplay from Dappur though. Not a good 50-50 from his side. Let's take a look at what happened. Yeah, Dappur really not hitting the middle of the ball. Really not hitting the middle of the ball right there. That's where it all went wrong for him. Hitting the middle of the ball is an absolute must if you're trying to intercept somebody who's coming off the back of an air dribble and kind of dunking the ball when they land. You just got to hit the center of the ball like you would on a face-off. Dappur misses the ball, or misses the boost rather, but Lethamyr, pretty weird pathing by him. Puts himself in a bit of an awkward situation, and now Dappur has all the boost. I don't know what this aerial's for though. And I don't know what that landing was. Oh, Lethamyr barely gets there. I thought he was going to miss. What's the difference between a regular half flip and a Kronovi half flip? A Kronovi half flip starts with a diagonal back flip rather than a straight back flip. So you put your controller to like 7 or 5 o'clock, and you diagonal back flip into a forward air roll. But if you do the standard half flip, you do just a straight back flip into a forward air roll into a side air roll to correct your wheels in the ground. Or if you're on a keyboard, you can do the side and the forward air roll simultaneously, and neither of them are slowed down. That's the one advantage of playing on keyboard, is that you can diagonal air roll at maximum speed. So apparently Dappur's teammates are telling him to switch to Dominus. Lethamyr is telling Dappur to switch to Dominus, and there's definitely no bad blood between these two, or at least not that I know of. Although Lethamyr's team actually put Dappur's team out of the RLCS, and what was this? This is actually something that I think happens more with these camera settings, is you mistime that shot and then accidentally get a dunk. But again, Dappur is kind of to blame for that. That was not a good 50-50 by Dappur. Don't know why he held on to his flip. It's far too dangerous. Another fake, maybe? Just a low 50-50. Dappur's getting a lot of success out of these low 50-50s. Lethamyr really respecting Dappur's ability to flick right here. There really is no reason to jump that high into the tackle though. I don't know why Lethamyr's jumping so high into that challenge. It's happened a few times. Who is Lethamyr? Well, for anyone who just tuned in, Lethamyr plays for Vendetta alongside Torment and Darkfire. They're a team with real chances to make the LAN from NA. They're a very, very talented team. A very talented team. I've been very impressed with them recently. In their week 1 games, they beat Deception 3-2. I think they might have even reverse swept Deception, spoiler alert. And then they lost to Genesis, which I would say those are both expected results. Oh, the worst dribbling of all time from Lethamyr. That looked like what happens when I try and control the ball. Dappur gets away with murder. It really should be 5-4 to Lethamyr right here. Dappur just leaves pressure. Quite rare for him to do this. I think he's making some adaptations to try and force some misplays out of Lethamyr. Because if you remember the last game that Lethamyr took an absolute ruffle stomping lead in, it all started with Lethamyr counterattacks and aerials. So if Dappur can keep this game on the ground, and if he can keep the game in his own half, then he's thinking he's the one who's going to be getting the counterattacks, not Lethamyr. But so far, of everybody I've seen play Dappur, Lethamyr is definitely the one who has shaken things up and made it uncomfortable for the rank 1 player, NA. It's a decent save. Didn't even hit the ceiling. That's a perfect touch on that. I don't think Lethamyr knew much about the height of the ball, where it was going. But the fact that it didn't hit the ceiling was so important, just to keep it in the air for the longest possible time. Oh man, Dappur should just carry the ball every single time. His flicks are so nasty. Look at this delay that he puts on this. He air rolls towards the ball, and then he throws it. Perfect. Perfect diagonal front flip to the top corner of that shot. And I mean, what can Lethamyr do to stop that? He just needs to challenge earlier. Just needs to challenge earlier. Needs to try and prevent Dappur from getting the space to do what he just did. And Dappur not falling for the fake off the wall aerial from Lethamyr right here. Lethamyr saying he sucks. If you look, Lethamyr kind of faking an off the wall aerial. Dappur didn't even see him jumping off. He wasn't even looking. Yeah, Dappur's flicks are insane. It's actually something I've been telling a lot of the EU players. I feel like European top 1v1 players don't use throws as much as Dappur, Squishy, these guys. Scrub or Dappur, who has better flicks? Probably Dappur, but you have to remember, Dappur's been doing flicks as part of his offensive repertoire for longer than Scrub has. Scrub wasn't doing flicks till I told him to start doing them, and then he was like, oh yeah, this is really easy. And I was like, I hate this kid. Why does he find everything easy to do? Everything to do with Rocket League. He's like, oh yeah, this is really easy. I'll just score all the time like this now. I was like, I can't stand this kid. Well, Lethamyr with a good kickoff. He's going to bring it back within 1. Trinity boost spam. What does Dappur do wrong here? I think Lethamyr just beat him to the ball. Straight up beat him to the ball. These guys are both doing some pretty good kickoffs. I don't think there's anybody at high level 1s anymore who's got a bad kickoff. Like actually top of the leaderboard 1s. Like how to do a good kickoff has kind of been spread around the community. Partly by me. Partly by people losing to Scrub Kill It enough that they copy what he does. And partly just by trial and error of all the top players. Will Lethamyr take a first touch and shot here? I don't really like that shot selection from Lethamyr. I feel like one touch and a ground shot, or just a throw similar to what Dappur does, would have been better. He's actually managed to manufacture space, but he doesn't get the power that he needs. Lethamyr missing the power that he very much needed. Oh, the precision just isn't there. It's alright, blame the camera settings. Because what are these camera settings really? What on earth are we looking at? I do love the sky blue sunburst. I think sky blue is probably the coolest color for wheels. You learned your kickoff from Squishy Kappa. Yeah, wasn't Squishy supposed to do a kickoff tutorial and I beat him to it? But although he kind of wanted me to do it before him, so he could just tell people to watch mine. Good game by Dappur though here. He's made the necessary changes to prevent Lethamyr from getting so many aerial goals. Namely, he is not being as aggressive in and around Lethamyr's goal. Yeah, look at that slipstream. Dappur thinking he does better things with Dominus. I'd say I'm very impressed with Dappur's. His 50-50s are really on point. His throws are really on point. I want to see more ground shots from him. I want to see some ground shots like Garrett was doing. Dappur saying he sucks at 50-50s. I think he's definitely won more 50-50s than he's lost. I think, well, this is what I'll say about Dappur's 50-50s, what I've noticed so far. He is better at winning 50-50s when he has the ball. When he has the ball, he's doing very well. at getting between his goal and the opponent. He's doing very well in that regard. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I'm holding another sneeze. Sorry, 2 kickoff goals. What on earth is going on? How are these happening? Dappur saying his kickoff is trash. I don't think so, dude. Lethamyr is just good. So there we go. What a trash kickoff. Dappur saying he looked at my YouTube video right between the second and the third kickoffs. Dude, oh man, I can sneeze so loud. Like, see when I wake up in the morning, I can sneeze like 14 times in a row. It's crazy. Because I've got like dust mite allergies. In the summer I get hay fever. Is Lethamyr not going to make it? Oh my goodness, Lethamyr, what? That was pretty cool. The boost actually did something pretty cool here for Lethamyr. Let's watch this again. Where is Lethamyr going? He's going on a magical journey with the Trinity boost. He just dumps. Oh, look at that! He dumped the Trinity boost right into the screen. What medication do I use? I just use like what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name. There's like some allergy tablets that I use, usually just in the summer, for like hay fever. I get hay fever worse than I get dust mite allergies, but they combine into something awful in the summer. But right now I've just got a cold, so it's not so much allergies. I just have a cold right now. In the mornings though, if anybody doesn't know what a dust mite allergy is, the dust mites, they're like little bugs that live in like curtains, bedding, anything fabricy. Dust mites live in them. And if you're allergic to them, pretty much every time that you go to bed, the dust mites are like, hey, we're gonna make you get allergic. Hold up a second. Oh, nicely done by Lethamyr. Dappur didn't respect him enough. We're back to the aerial goal stage for Lethamyr. Anyway, so yeah, dust mites just ruin you in the morning, and then you just sneeze a lot, and you have like a runny nose until about 2 hours after you wake up, then you're fine. It's really weird. Like, it's only there for the morning, for the most part, unless you get it really bad. I don't get it super bad though, I just get it in the mornings. But yeah, if I've got that, plus a cold, plus hay fever, I wake up in the morning in summer and I'm just like, ugh, kill me. I'm ready to die. Is there money on the line? Not at the moment. In case anyone hasn't noticed, I have updated my donate description. That was a great pass by Lethamyr right here. Unfortunately, Dappur's not playing for his team, so it's going to work against him in this situation. Really good pass, though. So apparently Darkfire gave Lethamyr aerial syndrome in ones. Is Darkfire good at ones? I imagine he is. Darkfire's got disgusting accuracy on his shots and aerials. I've never seen him play ones though. And I feel like out of all the top teams in NA, they're probably the least known team. Probably. Or Vendetta. Because Selfless, Dappur plays for Selfless, so he's probably more well known than anybody on Vendetta. That's Lethamyr's team. And then there's like, you know, G2 are obviously very well known. Exodus and Genesis and Kings of Urban all made the LAN. Who's the other? There's one more top team as well. There's Revival aren't really there yet. They need to prove themselves a bit more. Same thing to be said for Deception. There's one other team that I'm forgetting though, I feel. And who is it? It's not Selfless, it's not Vendetta. It's not the 4 teams that made the LAN. There's one other one. Take 3. Take 3. Yeah, Take 3 are obviously quite well known because of Rizzo. What was that noise? Oh my goodness, somebody actually triggered the host alert. It's limited to 3. Thank you for the host, man. And I watched YouTube copyright this video because of the 3 seconds of Coldplay. I'm actually been quite curious to see if that does happen. Oh, Lethamyr completely passes it again. Oh no. Oh no, it's second pass infield. Oh no, Lethamyr. Why? Why? What happened, man? Oh, what a shame. He was doing so well. He was doing so well, and then he passed the ball to Dappur twice, and now it's 4-all. I mean, he's still in the game, 4-all. Dappur passes it to Lethamyr. Both these players being extremely generous. Luckily for Dappur, Lethamyr's boost situation was pretty starved. Otherwise, that could have been another goal. Lethamyr with another nice aerial. Look at that bar down. This guy is on point with his aerials and ones. To have the confidence to go up for this. Look at that. He just knows where the goal is. Beautiful. To have the confidence to go for that is really, really impressive, because it's really scary when you go out for an aerial in ones. All you're thinking is, if I miss this, then my opponent's going to score. That's all you can think of. If I hit the bar, my opponent scores. If I hit the post, my opponent scores. If my opponent saves it, then my opponent scores. Can Dappur get around it? Yes, he can. Nice power slide. Dappur saying he's tilted. These guys are so tilted, man. Why are they so tilted? Who does Lethamyr play for? Vendetta. They're playing in the RLCS Championship Series group stage. They have 1 win to their name and 1 loss, so they're tied for 2nd place in groups at the moment. First place going to Genesis and also Take 3. That's Rizzo's team, Take 3. Both players sticking really close to the ball here because they don't want to give the other one space. Dappur, some nice defense. Respecting Lethamyr's ability to get off that wall and redirect the ball back into the net. Dappur actually not going up for that one a second time. I expected him to do a quick landing and then a second jump. Lethamyr with the boost grab. This could be dangerous, so Dappur can easily top corner a shot here. Fails the air dribble really badly. That was never going in right from the beginning, and look what happens. Like I said, these Lethamyr going for a bit of a stylish shot at the end. Oh, did I say the RLCS Championship Series? Yeah, so they're playing the RLCS Championship Series Prospect Elite NA Championship. By Prospect. And at the moment, Dappur's team didn't make it in. I'm really sad for them because they're a very talented team. Lethamyr pre-jumping the save and lands on Dappur, so Dappur fails the demo. Nice shot. Dappur with a near push. He realized that Lethamyr had committed into the goal. Dappur saying, I am tilt. Oh, that's a vicious shot. No chance for Lethamyr. Yeah, Dappur plays for a team with What's Up Miho and JNaps. They're all formerly PS4 players. Some of the best PS4 players in North America and indeed the world. And I think they've all made the switch over to PC now, which is of course a big advantage. Nice save by Lethamyr. He's given himself a great chance. Dappur, fast recovery though. I didn't see how he did that, but Dappur got a great landing on some surface because he could have very well been inside Lethamyr's net. No, Lethamyr's never got enough boost for this. That would have been cool if he'd managed to carry that one in. Pretty tricky to do it from there though. Lethamyr, good pressure. He's just trying to find time to pick up some boost. And there it is. He's managed to manufacture the time with the help of Dappur. So Lethamyr gets his boost, but he has to defend against one of the fabled Dappur flicks that this time goes astray. And despite the boost steal by Dappur, Lethamyr is still perfectly fine on the boost situation. Oh, that's not a good touch though. Lethamyr infield straight into Dappur. Dappur playing the boost denial game. He's missed one though. Dappur's whole game plan right there was take the ball across to the other side of the field, deny the boost, get some space, turn, try and outplay. But Lethamyr managed to get the boost in his own corner. And you see these guys, they're really prioritizing collecting the boost in their own corners. Dappur with another air dribble. Lethamyr's been on point with his aerial defense, but not this time. Dappur gets the block. Takes the lead in this series. Impressive stuff. Nice dunk. That would have been really, really difficult to save. Such a good block there at the end by Dappur. Saying that you're tilted to get in my head, says Lethamyr. That's the closest I've ever seen anybody take Dappur, at least on my stream. I've never seen anybody take Dappur that close on my stream. He's D-ranking in 2s, says Dappur. They're going to play on, so we're going to keep watching. Some pretty good games right here. Pretty good games. I'm curious to see. Like, I really feel like Lethamyr needed that game. I think Dappur getting 2 in a row is going to be a huge momentum swing. Haha, Dappur's team used to be called Momentum. So Lethamyr needs to be so careful, because Dappur could be getting comfortable. When he's comfortable, he's very hard to stop. Nice jump by Dappur, dodging the demo attempt. And Lethamyr gets the bump onto Dappur. Oh, Dappur gets the demo onto Lethamyr though, and he's got plenty time to score into the open net. How many crates have I got? I've got like 15 or something right now, or 16. I opened 100. It's on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it already. I opened 100. The first crate was garbage, worst crate ever. I couldn't believe my bad luck. And again, Lethamyr missing on that power shot. Dappur missing on the power shot. Something I feel it's much easier to connect on with the Octane. And Dappur playing it slow. He didn't go for the fast shot there. Going instead for the delayed flick, which has worked wonders for him in this game and in the one against Garrett also. Man, it's so hard to get your flicks and your throws and your ball carries with these camera settings, I feel. I really feel like angles that look down on the ball make ball carrying so much harder because you can't see what part of the ball is actually on top of the middle of your car, but you can if you're in like more standard camera settings like Dappur's. Oh, Dappur with the ball glued to his car. Look at this guy. Perfect control. Just gets it glued to his car and starts working it towards the net. Catches Lethamyr mid-flip. Lethamyr saying he's a dog chasing cars. He's probably at this point wishing he stopped after one game. Oh, never mind. Actually catches Dappur out of position. Dappur thought Lethamyr was going up the wall, but Lethamyr just takes the efficient route to net, which is the better decision. I'm not sure what Dappur was thinking. He really thought Lethamyr was going to go up the wall, but nah. Not this time. Oh, hello Andy Lee. How you doing, man? Oh, Lethamyr going for the bump. He gets it, but can he finish? Barely. Barely stays out of range from Dappur, who is chasing behind him. I'm a sick man. I am so unwell. Kickoff goal, Dappur 3-2. This time he does just force the ball across the field with a nice late flip. Is there a prize pool? Not at the moment, but like I said earlier, all donations during private 1v1 casts will go to the winner of the series. So it's pretty much like donation by proxy. So if you want to donate to the person who wins, then donate to me and I'll PayPal them the money. It's basically donation by proxy because I want to be able to, you know, give a chance for both viewers who want to contribute to the prize money in the pro scene, and also, you know, give players something more than pride to play for every once in a while. So far there's been $1,050 given out to pro players on my stream. Scrubkilla has won just over half of that single-handedly because he won the biggest prize pool, and he also beat Marky for a second time for another $100. Or $125 I think it was. And then Lachinio is second on the leaderboard with $250, or I think it's 200 exactly for Lachinio. Scrub has 550, Lachinio has 200, Maestro has 150, Marky Duda has 135, and Rizzo has $25. Because him and Lachinio decided to split a 125 prize pool so Rizzo could get lunch even after losing. Oh, Dappur going for the floor pinch, couldn't get it. Lethamyr was going to struggle to save that one. Lethamyr actually getting away with a pretty risky position right there. Just inching out the goal and then parking the car is not always a good idea. It seems like Dappur's game plan is definitely working right now. He struggled against Lethamyr when the gameplay was just going end to end, super fast stuff, because he wasn't ready for Lethamyr's like all-in counterattacks. Lethamyr just one of the most confident aerial players I've ever seen in 1v1s. Oh my word, Lethamyr hitting bar down and Dappur gets the touch after the fact. Wait, what on earth? Did Lethamyr bump Dappur right there? How does Dappur fall off the wall? So £5.14 in the prize pool. Imagine if I'm like, congratulations, you won. Have £5.14. But no, dude, I appreciate that nonetheless. Oh my goodness, such power on the flick, it actually crossbars from Lethamyr. He's giving Dappur some really close games here. Continuing to play exceptionally well despite Dappur trying to adapt to counter him. What a save by the aforementioned. Lethamyr should be looking back here to see where Dappur is, and he does. Just in time as well. Dappur's outmaneuvered him though in the midfield and does get a goal. Yeah, Rizzo with the $25. Maybe somebody's gonna look to make like someone else like a lower amount. I think Dappur might even be streaming, so if that ends up as a prize pool and he wins, I'll just go donate to him. Oh, that's such a good first touch by Dappur. Lethamyr is on point again with his aerial defense. It seems like if Dappur can't get a dunk at the end of an air dribble or an off-the-wall double touch, then Lethamyr is usually in position to save it. He has been every other time. Oh, what a shot! Actually, getting the demo. And the shot, another demo! What is this happening right now? Absolutely savage from Dappur. Look at this. Gets the shot and BAM! Gets him out of the air as well. That's crazy. Lethamyr, there's nothing you could do. After he got demoed the first time, it was just a matter of how does Dappur want to score. The prize pool can move on to the next challenger. Hey Lethamyr, I appreciate that, dude. I mean, right now Dappur's just rinsing Lethamyr, but not a bad try by Lethamyr. Dappur going off the wall, he's gonna get this one, but Lethamyr again! He's the king of ruining double touches and air dribbles. Really on point with his interceptions mid-air. Good read. Not the greatest ground shot though. Yeah, pretty impressive play by Lethamyr. First time that I've seen him play ones. First time he's played ones on my stream. Dappur going for the air dribble. Oh, denied by the 0 seconds. At least he gets a good looking half and half goal. 69 kilometers per hour. What's that?
GBP to USD conversion. Here's some more.
666. What is that in dollars? Thanks for joining, Lethamyr.